What is going on, everybody? My name is Concert Chronicles. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Hope you guys do enjoy this. This is going to be a little bit of a different video today. Instead of a gameplay video, this is going to be like kind of like a podcast style video that I kind of want to start a series like this on my channel. Basically just me and my friends, maybe some other people that you might know, hopefully some other like YouTubers I can get involved in this that I do know. Just talking about video games, whether it's Destiny or whether it's Call of Duty. This specific one's going to be about the Black Ops 3 beta. So if you guys do enjoy this kind of idea, let me know in the comment section below. I really want to do this, and hopefully you guys do enjoy. It's going to be about like half an hour long. So if if you make it through all the way, let me know what you guys think about what we talked about, how you guys feel about some of the things we brought up. And yeah, one of the people in this video is my buddy Will, and a little background. Well, he actually used to be a professional Call of Duty player, so I value his input very much throughout this whole thing, and hope you guys do as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. All right, bye.
I like the Modern Warfare 2 because they had like guns that I've actually like shot and heard of, like M16s and M4s and like
The
actual
FAMAS,
like weapons. Yeah. Oh,
Like
bro,
real
the
guns.
FAMAS was my shit. I missed that
like
gun
real
so much.
guns. The Barrett 50 cal, like I'm looking at some of the guns. Like the only gun I can relate to in Black Ops 3 is the AK, and it's just because it's an AK.
Yeah,
That
like just
gun
because it has
is
the
just so
letters AK.
amazingly good. When we start killing each other with lasers, there's still gonna be people using AKs. Like just because that's how great that gun is.
But even so, it doesn't really, like, I've used the AK and I like the AK, but it doesn't feel like the AK-47. Even though I know it's not the AK-47.
It's like it's supposed to be on steroids in the future.
Yeah,
It's the AKRM.
Yeah,
It's the AKRM. It's the one from Battlefield 4. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's not the real.
Yeah.
It's not the real AK. It's like if the AK and the AN-94 had sex and had a baby. Like that's like all it is.
That's kind of why I like. I think that's why I like Battlefield Hardline so much because I was playing Call of Duty and Halo at the time when I first started playing Battlefield, so I was like, oh, this is way too realistic. But then I got into Battlefield and I was like, ah, this is awesome.
that's honestly what my roommate was like. He honestly was a Call of Duty fanatic, and then he saw how bad Ghost was.
Battlefield Bad Company, man. That was it. Battlefield Bad Company.
He saw how bad Ghost was, and he was always a fan of Battlefield, so he was just like, well, Ghost sucks, I'll play it, but oh look, there's Battlefield 4. Oh, this game is so much more my speed, and that's what he plays now. And I play with him too, and I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy it. But
The other thing I'll say is I want to play Call of Duty where the pace isn't set 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest pet. Like, that's probably what I hate the most about this one is when we were playing. Like, the average you're gonna average like 70 like deaths and kills total. Like that's ridiculous. Like that's way too much for me.
yeah,
Like I like Destiny has Destiny has like the perfect pace for me. Like maybe even a little faster, but I like it's not like your average lifespan is like 5 seconds.
And like the maps are okay. I just find that because of the way it's set up, I don't think they're just laid out correctly. I just don't like the layout as much.
They're gonna have more maps though.
The only one that I like considered pretty decent is the Combine one. Because
yeah, that's my favorite one.
Yeah, that's my favorite one
it's just 3 lanes. It's 3 lanes, like
all of them are 3 lanes. And if you honestly look at all of them,
evac is pretty.
They have like there's one that I played that I got railed on. It has like a bunch of different. I do like the water aspect of it though. They did do that well. I like the. I don't
like that one that's like at that with the bridge or whatever for B.
With the resort, yeah. I don't like where B's in a turn. Like
Hunting.
I don't mind B being there, but like, okay, yeah, that's never mind. I'm being hypocritical. I do mind B being there. It's literally like there's a bridge with B in the middle, and both sides are just wide open with a truck there. Like there's no.
Yeah, there's no cover. If you go for a flag, like in any map, in all honesty, in any one of those maps, if you try and go for a flag or a hard point, like the first hard point in that freaking combine, that first hard point is right dead center in the middle. If you try and capture it, you're dead. Like, go ahead and just bend over. And
I do get it though,
Oh,
because B
I
is
hate
supposed to be
that.
like the middle one that's supposed to both sides can get. So I get that there's no cover, but it's just I don't know.
So just
the
to
worst,
recap.
the worst thing.
So
Well, the worst thing that's in Black Ops right now, or Black Ops 3 right now, is the spawns. By
the
far,
spawns.
the spawns
Yeah.
are absolute fucking trash.
Well, yeah. I mean, okay. We'll also take into consideration it is a beta, and they're still trying to figure that stuff out. So we can't fully say, oh, the spawns are total shit. Like if this is how it is, I'm
Yeah,
not
but
getting the game. Like you can't I understand like your grievances, and
It's not a
believe
finished
me,
product, basically, is what he's saying.
it's not a finished product, and we have to take that into
I know.
consideration.
Oh, and I do. I trust me. I've done a ton of beta testing. I take everything with a grain of salt of what's going on, but
Yeah, but he's
it's
just
just
saying like even with like
trends.
there's only but so much they could do from it to make it like he's
Like
putting
what
basically weighing it for what it's worth. Like even if they
there
made it like
Even if they made it
you know
better, like it's shit.
there's like
like
what
there's only but so
three
much.
what are we like? We're like 3 months away from it. What
Yeah.
more like and game like developing a game and stuff like that? It's not like they could go change like all these big things. They make
Yeah,
tweaks.
like they
Like
have
this is
the
this
rudimentary
beta
blocks in there.
is this beta is their final product. Like they're not going to change the map layout. They're not going to change the guns other than making them stronger, or shoot faster, or become more accurate.
Well,
They're not going to cut specialists and make a new specialist. Like this is the final product.
Yeah,
well,
as
But
far as all
okay,
the
Call of
main
Duty,
stuff
okay.
that
Well,
you're
here, let me say this. Do you remember back in Modern Warfare 3? Even though I know you didn't play it that much, but back in Modern Warfare 3, Demolition had set spawns. When you spawned on one side, that's the side you spawned on for the entire game. So if you got spawn trapped,
right,
that's it. You're done. However,
right.
they changed it to random spawns. They literally went to their whole little engine. They literally were like, okay, random spawns. So now it's no longer, oh, now if the enemy's there, yeah, you'll spawn somewhere else. But where you spawn, well, it's random. Like it's not a set place.
And
You,
that's
and
not good.
that's not good at all.
That's
And
not.
so
No, it's
so
not.
what
Random
I think they're
spawns is bad.
I think it's a stupid idea, and I think set spawns is also a stupid idea. What I would rather it be is honestly hey, if honestly they're pushing up that far, do what they do in like TDM or domination, flip the spawns. They spawn on the other side. But see, the thing is like with that, it's just like, oh, I want like two people pushed up too far, spawns flipped. Now it's like domination. Oh well, they're taking our flag and they're killing us from behind. Well, what the fuck, that you can't trust random people that you're playing with. So basically, okay, go
But
ahead.
Treyarch's never. The only game mode Treyarch was good in with spawns was Hardpoint in Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
And that's because in Black Ops 2 competitive, I'm not sure if you know this, there is a player called the Anchor who stands in a certain spot at every hardpoint and sets the spawns the way they are.
Yeah, I've
I don't think that's in.
matches.
That's definitely not in this. There's that. I was trying to anchor so hard, and if I was in the wrong spot, I don't know where else the fuck you can go. Because
It's
there were
so many
times,
levels. There's so many levels, like you said, there's so many platforms and levels on
right?
on these maps that there's not really.
Don't get me wrong. The map layout is way better than Advanced Warfare because Advanced Warfare has just way too many fucking elevation.
They're just too vertical. They're literally just too vertical, and
it's way too vertical. I play on a horizontal plane. I don't play up and down.
Yeah, me too.
Now, having said that, the map sizes in general for like these basic maps that they've given to us, I mean, I would say size wise, I think it's actually pretty decent. Honestly, the biggest map of the ones that I've played, because I've actually played a couple maps that that aren't even in this beta build. The maps that I played, honestly, these are smaller than the big one that I played. The big one that I played was just like, hell, it wasn't even that big. It was just like, oh, okay, well, that's not bad, you know. And so, I think the map sizes are good. The only issue I have, and I think Will, you're gonna agree with me on this, is like you want it to be 3 lanes, right?
Not so much 3 lanes. They're just like maps like Crash or maps like
something that there's something like that captures your attention. So
yeah,
my issue
is like, yeah, it's cool.
My issue with let's take Hunted for example, the bridge is They choose the one spawn point, not the spawn point, but the one point where there's a capture B flag, that's right there, right in the dead center of that bridge. There is no cover at all. That big fucking truck does not cover you. You
And
can
it
get
blows up
shot.
pretty easily.
Yeah, you can get shot from in front of you, from behind you, from the little window, from the water.
Yeah, I hate.
You can't
Yeah, you can get
protect
shot from
yourself.
everywhere.
And it's just what am I supposed to do with that? And then take also into consideration that middle lane that you're going up against. There's a little house right dead center.
Yeah,
Right?
where people can shoot right out the window,
People can shoot
literally
you,
have a
and
perfect
it's
line of
so
sight
hard
right
to
at you.
see them. Exactly.
You
Yeah,
have to
it's
see
so
the.
hard to
You have
see
to be able
them.
to look out the window. You have to be able to look at the window in the house, both lanes from the bridge, both sides, the water, and the other house that's on there. So there's like 6 vantage points. People have clear shots at you.
Yeah. So honestly, if in domination, I think it's A spawn.
Not to mention the Razorback kills you in like 0.2 seconds.
So in domination, I think it's A spawn. Honestly, if you do not get A spawn, you will lose that game. Any game that I played on domination,
Unless you flip spawn, like flip the base, flip A and C.
Yeah, yeah. So if you have A spawn, you're good through that game, and the players already know that.
I think that's why I won that one. I was winning those games because I played a couple games where I just I guess I had A spawn and I just took off and got B. I tried to be the first person to get B, and once we got B, we had B the other 40 10 minutes of the match, and we won by ridiculous amount.
Yeah, I think that waterfall is also kind of stupid. In all honesty,
I like it, but I just wish
I
wish it was
cosmetic purpose.
I like it. It's a cool way to travel, and I like how you can go from different lanes of traffic. But I wish it wasn't right by B because this literally drops you off at B, so anybody can just yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's just too much. There's too many angles of traffic from B. That's the only thing about that. But other than that,
it's just random, and the whole map isn't utilized at all. That whole back part of C spawn is just useless.
Yeah, it's only utilized unless not even really unless you spawn there, unless you camp or something. I don't know.
Yeah, totally.
Really, if you wanna have a Call of Duty and make good maps for Call of Duty, you just gotta go back and look at Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4.
Yeah.
All the maps that they got were from the story mode. In all honesty, they just ripped them.
Yeah. That's why
which I was so okay with because I was moderately familiar with them, and they were I like the thing about them is I feel like they had no small maps, and I love big to medium maps. They were medium large maps where you could use your auto rifles and your scout rifles and combine rifles and all that stuff. Those are my maps.
A great map in Call of Duty was Crossfire in Call of Duty 4. The one that was it went downhill on a street. That one was amazing.
My god, man, that was my favorite. Yeah, and it had all those houses and that was my. I think that might be my favorite map in Call of Duty is that Crossfire map.
Modern Warfare 2 had some really good ones too, Terminal and High Rise.
Terminal was great.
Scrapyard was my fucking favorite. Oh my god.
Scrapyard, Shipment,
you guys are bringing back memories now. Yeah,
those maps were phenomenal.
What's that one map? Not Favela. I did like Favela though.
Yeah, Favela
was a great map.
I was a fan of Favela, but I'm trying to think of it. It has this one. It's like you're in the wood, you're in the forest, and there's this one big house, estate.
Yes, the mansion.
Estate. Yeah, this just simple. It was literally just that house, a couple other buildings, and you were just in the woods, and it was just that environment, which I liked a lot.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I like that. I miss the fucking infrared sights on fucking the Modern Warfares.
Yeah. So basically, the thing we should take away from this is as fun as this game is, and as good as it is compared to the other CODs in the past few years, simplicity. That's really all that will really please people, because everyone's asking for boots on the ground and
no one
don't do this, don't do that. Don't get me wrong, the gliding system in this game is not terrible when the right people use it, and I think you said
I never did, and I don't want gliding, and I never wanted jetpacks, and I don't want jetpacks in Call of Duty like that. I'll play any other game. I'll play other games.
The
But it's
bow,
like
like the serif, like the bow thing, that's pretty cool.
that
But
is,
I like that.
that is,
like,
that really
like,
is.
fuck that. Like, why is this in this game? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, it doesn't fit
Like
at all.
it's
You can, like you
it
telling me
doesn't. It's a
I have
bow
like
and
an
arrow.
electrical, I have an arc like railgun
Oh,
that I can
that
shoot
one.
and
Don't even
electrically chain
get me
people.
started on the
Like
Tempest thing.
I can use chain electricity with an arc gun, but then somebody's using like an explosive arrow. Like that doesn't fit in the same
Yeah, it's just like
advanced warfare.
they all felt like just not even underwhelming or overwhelming, just like whelming. Like, okay, they're there. You know, I could
Yeah,
use them if I want
now
to.
that we're
You
talking
know.
about it more, I'm definitely seeing things like the Fist of Havoc, the arrow, like the arc gun that could chain electricity. Like they literally just stole all of the new supers from Destiny.
Like
The golden gun. Like it's just
Yeah,
the
like
blade
I
and
dancer,
the
didn't
glitch
even.
thing.
literally the blade
The
dancer. That
glitch thing is
whatever
stupid.
the guy's name is, the frickin' it's called the Ripper ability, but it's
Oh yeah, I haven't.
literally
Yeah,
pull out twin blades and dance. Like that's what it said in the caption. Dance towards your enemies, and I'm just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Like you could at least
this can't
say,
even be legal. This can't be
like,
copyrighted.
seriously, Bungie, are you listening to this? I really hope you are.
Oh,
Like
no, it can't be copyrighted because Activision owns both of them. So Activision's
that. There
Oh
you
like,
go.
yeah.
There you go.
look how successful Destiny was. Let's just make Call of Duty like Destiny. It's like, well,
See,
what the
I made a video maybe like a year ago before Advanced Warfare came out, and I was saying like the reason why they're coming out with Destiny like 2 months prior to Advanced Warfare was for people to like get used to the whole boost jumping thing, so when they play Advanced Warfare, it'll be easier for them. In a sense, kind of did, kind of. I wouldn't say 100%, but kind of like got people accustomed to it.
hate it. I
But
I'll never understand.
having said that,
I'll,
Yeah,
it
so
seems
I wouldn't mind if they
that
just
like
eradicated it.
yeah. It just seems like, hey, okay, so we had this whole idea that play Destiny, you'll be good at Advanced Warfare. No one liked Advanced Warfare. Let's be honest here. So we're just going to take all the things people loved about Destiny and put it into our next Call of Duty. It's just
I want Activision to just man up and be like, okay, Advanced Warfare was bad, and just rip Sledgehammer. There's no good story. There has not been a single game that has had a good story except for The Last of Us in the last, like, 8 years.
yeah.
Not a single story. Because it's just so... Like, even Batman's kind of... Like, Batman was really cool, but it still fell short of what it could have done, you know?
Yeah,
I mean, and I tie that into gameplay because the Batmobile is just too much. Like,
But anyways.
playing the other Arkham games, and then, like, playing this one, I was like, why the fuck did I have the Batmobile the other 3 games? It would have been so much easier.
But
Like,
anyways,
I could just...
digressing. Basically, the beta is good. It could be better. There's a lot of things that there's just like, they're not going to change it, and it's bullshit. You really wish it would went back to the old way of boots on the ground, traditional COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty. That's what it should be.
Activision should just start a Kickstarter for a remake of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Everything in its entirety. The glitches, the jumps, the nade points, everything. Like everything. Don't change the game, don't touch the game, just make the graphics prettier. Don't fucking balance anything or change what a gun does or add some bullshit. Literally, just make the graphics up to today's graphics, and you would make millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Like 343 would never have to make another Halo game if they would just fully remake Halo 2. And just have the original Halo 2 multiplayer with its original XP and the original levels.
What do you think would be better?
Like,
what do you think would be better? A new game, like a new game coming out every couple of years, like for instance, like same company, every like 4 or 5 years comes out with a new like Call of Duty, let's just say, or them taking one game like COD 4 for instance, and literally every like 5 years just mastering it.
Remaster it.
You really think so? Not adding anything, not even like tweaking it?
No. Because the thing is with Call of Duty 4, I'm sure there will be people that are like, wow, Will, you're so biased, stuff like that. There was literally nothing wrong with that game that I could think of. Oh, and I played that game. That is to date the game I have played the most, other than World of Warcraft. Like, I had spent over 200 days playing time, like in a match, on Call of Duty 4. Like I literally played that game 15 hours a day every day. Like I would go to school, come home, play Call of Duty, go to sleep for 3 hours, go to school, and come play Call of Duty as soon as I got off of school. Like I took days off from school to play Call of Duty to play game battles. Like that.
That's what I want, man. That's just what I want.
That one Call of Duty, it was so balanced. You had the M16, which people were like, well, the M16 is overpowered. Well, motherfucker, is accessible to you. Why don't you just learn to use it? You know, the M16, it all came down to skill because everyone used everyone used either the same guns or a variation of the gun. Like the M16 or the AK-47 or the AK-74U or the Scorpion or the M40, even the fucking R700, which I didn't really like the sniper rifle, was still like a gun I could use. Like I'll pick it up and be like, ah, fuck, I didn't want this one. You know, if I found it on the ground, like that game literally had no unbalanced problem I could think of. Right. The MP5 can outgun the M16 up close. The M16 is a long-range gun; it does work up far, from far away. The AK had a great short and medium-range play, and it catered to all those different play styles, and they all worked together perfectly. The grenade points were amazing. The size of the maps were well. Like it just didn't matter. Like it was your and you practice. Like I practiced with the M16. I got so proficient with the M16 and the AK-47 that I would use those for anything. And sniping. I practiced sniping so hard in that game every day. You know, and it was just balanced. You had the best. You had a fantastic amount of perks. I think it was like under 50 perks or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
And that all worked well. Like they did the only three frag. That one kind of sucked. Yeah. But that was also banned in a lot of competitive play. That was like the one perk that was banned. You know. Even like eavesdrop was just a funny thing. You hear the other team talking on the mic. That was fun. That was cool. That was really silly. You know, they had perks that didn't matter as much, but then they had perks that really did matter. You know, like stopping power was a big thing. You needed stopping power.
Now
you could get away without. You could get away without stopping power.
Now there's just so many.
But now it's just come standard.
It's just like, oh, well, that shit's built in. Yeah, like toughness is now built in.
Like Call of Duty Ghosts. Like the amount of perks in Call of Duty Ghosts just gave me the worst headache. I was like, what the fuck? There's so many. There's over 30 something perks. I was like, holy shit! I didn't even use over 20 of them. Like I never even used any of them. Even if I had a specialist class, like I didn't even use them. Like I never used ping. I never used that double flash grenade. I never used the fast hands or something like that. Or the random perk thing, the random one that gives you like the perk that gave you a random perk. It was like, yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Stupid.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna settle it out. I think the thing to take away from this conversation that we've had is that as good as Call of Duty has been in the past, and as enjoyable, I guess, as beta could be to some people, there's a simple formula. And
stop buying the game.
There's a simple formula to each game, and quite frankly, it doesn't matter what they add to it. That simple formula is what the people want. And if it takes years and years and years for them to understand this, by then it's going to be too late. By then, everyone who once played Call of Duty will move on. So, boots on the ground, traditional Modern Warfare 2 style gameplay, believable guns, believable gameplay, and I think that would make the series back to what it used to be as one of the best series that's out. It makes the most money still, but it's, in everyone's opinion, not the best series unless you're like 7 years old.
It makes the most money. Everyone buys it because it's Call of Duty. It's running at this point in time now. Call of Duty is just running on its name.
That's literally it.
That's literally all.
That's literally it. So,
like I could sit there and make some fucking indie game at my place that it just has someone taking a shit in the middle of a field and put Call of Duty on it and people will buy it, like, because it's Call of Duty. Like, it's literally like all it is at this point. Same thing with Destiny right now. Destiny really is riding on Bungie's name.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Destiny is one of the best games I've ever played. I absolutely love Destiny, and I devote all of my time to Destiny for a good reason. But all the problems Destiny has, it really should not be that great.
Yeah, it really.
I'm just a huge Bungie fuckboy. It's literally what I am.
And on that note,
I've loved every game Bungie has made except for Reach and
on that note, I think we're gonna end it there.
Yeah, well, one more thing. If any of you played Reach and you liked Reach, just fucking go stand in traffic. Just, by the way, just go fucking stand in traffic.
He doesn't mean that.
I'll give you a map to 400 at the busiest time of the day. You just stand there with a big sign on your shirt that says "I love Halo Reach."
He doesn't mean that. Don't anyone do that.
Fucking do it and send me your video submissions. I want to see your fucking brains get splattered all over the fucking highway. It's where it fucking belongs.
He doesn't mean that. No one do that. Have a great night, or in your case, the rest of your day. Bye. Say goodbye, Will.
No, I'll let the semi say goodbye for me.
Alright. Peace out, guys.